Welcome to Ellie Goldsmith's Inspired Flow. Today we are on the Journey Flow. We're traveling from one side of Israel, Ashdod, back to Yerushalayim after a wonderful, blessed weekend. Sorry, there's a bit of sound around me, but that's part of the fun of traveling. That is the Journey Flow. You have to go with the flow of all the people and family and friends you meet up with wherever you go. And thank God I made new friends where we were in all different ways and different colours. And that's part of the Unity Inspired projects, to keep developing a network, unity in all different parts of the world. And the exciting news is we pretty much closed in on the Uman Unity projects, which is with Breslov Israel and Chutz Chesed and the new shul there, the Uman shul with Rav Shalom Arush. We're going to have a whole bunch of classes and translations from Rav Shalom Arush Shlita. It'll be very inspiring. Whoever's in Uman, recommend getting there. We're going to have Rav Dayan Elgrod translating, so it'll be an excellent quality translation and a new energy in the shul, a new place right near the Sion down the road of Pashinska, whatever they say it. Pashinska. There we go. One of those ways. Anyway, you'll see it. It's easy. Just go past the Sion and we're on the left. And Sion is Rabbi Nachman's kever, and past the Klois, which is on the left. Go down a bit further, and there we are. The new shul, Uman shul, before you get to where everybody does Tashlech. So it's a big time, the whole weekend, and Nissan Black is going to make a appearance on the Shabbos Oneg. Please go on the Shabbat Oneg. We're going to get together, have some snacks and cake with Rav Arush Shlita, and while he inspires us with Amunah, and Nissan Black with his journey of Amunah. And we're going on a very big journey, and it's really important that we home in on what the focus is, and we also have the ability to then also go on the journey to North America and Central America. We're hopefully going to be closing that this week, to be in Canada and the US and Mexico, please God. And we're going to go from Toronto through to Miami to Mexico and then back to New York. And that's the 5 locations, including being in Israel obviously, and maybe around New York, a few different locations, Monsey and 5 towns. It's going to be a good part of our journey together, and we have the opportunity to also journey on in the inner sense. So that will be in the new year. So we got Uman, Rosh Hashanah, traveling to America in November, and these are all parts of our journey. So how is this relevant to everybody listening in? So you have My Moon as our future podcast, and YouTube videos now up. Very inspiring. I was talking about journey and being effective. We went through the 10 habits of highly effective living, of truly effective living, and we obviously give thanks to Stephen Covey for his 7 habits and the 8th habit, but we took it to the next level with traveling our journey to the land of Amunah, which is what our people are doing all the time, and the world is watching that, part of it. It's a very deep journey, it's an inner journey. And I wanted to discuss it on my own Inspired Flow blog, just and podcast, just to give an insight to what we're all doing here, is unifying in our inner world, that we have the opportunities. For example, this weekend I was with family in Ashdod, and just those family moments are so important. It's really the key to going ahead with everything, in terms of all the traveling and all the bracha that's needed, and the blessings that come in life is something to build our gratitude and thanks to our Creator and to the Master of the Universe, to really appreciate daily and momentary kindness of health and happiness, and connecting family moments with friends. And then we take it further to how we can develop ourselves in business and how we interact with people, and to really join together as a larger unified project of inspiring the world. Like I said to my friends who were at some bar they invited me to in Yerushalayim, just a quick l'chaim before we went to the Kosel, to the Kotel, to the Wailing Wall, the Western Wall. We had a quick drink in Jerusalem, and I was saying to them that August 15th was my planned date, Tu B'Av, a special date in the Jewish calendar, was going to be my planned date for a big unity concert for the world. And as you can see, it hasn't come together. I haven't promoted it or advertised it because I didn't get the initial funding to develop it, and I had to put it on hold. I haven't given up, and I will develop it, please God, for the following August 5th. I do believe I have to go on these journeys first to get to that point, and it does say that in Likutei Moharan in Rabbi Nachman's books, that the reason why we go on all these journeys, Eila Mosai, all these journeys in this week's Parsha, why do we go, the Jewish people go for 42 journeys in the desert, 42 journeys in life, says the Baal Shem Tov. Everyone has these 42 journeys. It's relevant for everybody in a deep way. And the reason is because it's to bring out our level of Emunah. So once we get rid of all the false, worships, things that we're subservient to that aren't correct, like our fears and our worries, all the negative things that can, God forbid, control our mind and heart or create distractions. Once we get rid of all that, then we, through these 42 journeys, we refine ourselves and come to that pure level of Emunah, and we become the nation of Yisrael, which is the idea of Rachamim. It says in his book about how Hashem is bringing Rachamim, mercy, Yitain Rachamim, Yisrael. It's a deep pasuk. I have to look at the first letters of Yisrael, how it is relevant, but these 600,000 souls, the journey through the desert, are connected to the root souls of the Jewish people, which is connected to the root souls of the world. And we have opportunity to fix up on the root level all the way through to the whole world on a deep way through these journeys and through that inner journey. And that fixes everything up to have more clarity of wisdom and understanding of what life really is, what the purpose is, what the meaning is, what fulfillment is. And this is something which, Eila Mosai, me personally, I went on so many journeys already just in my short life in this world. And it's funny, I'm coming up to 40. 40 is already like a third of what we bless a person in a lifetime of 20. I mean, more likely 80, but let's be optimistic, 120. So it's, it is a serious chunk of my life. But I just feel like I'm just getting going in terms of what I have to do and the opportunities to collaborate and bring together different special, inspirational people together so that we can create amazing unity projects that inspire the world to more Emunah and to more truth and more belief in themselves and others, and to be able to bring out that light of godliness within that divine image that we're created in, that eternal and infinite power that we have within that should be brought out, and to unify that with the rest of the world, which is right now it's getting there. There definitely is a big awakening, and I really appreciate that. So I'm just going to end off today's inspired journey and just recommend you all to do that inner work as I'm heading back to Jerusalem, the city of Emunah, in the land of Emunah, Holy Yerushalayim. Big pleasure to live here, big appreciation. Said a little prayer on the way that we should get there safely, shouldn't take it for granted. And wish everybody a beautiful week, and looking forward to hear your inspired unity projects and how your journey's going in this wonderful world that we're in. All the blessings.